Hi, I'm Sonia Patwardhan, and I am in talk with Basuki Das Gupta, one of my favorite artists. Basuki has done his bachelor's in fine art and his master's in mural art from the renowned Shantiniketan University, and he excels in mixed media. I find his paintings very evocative, very striking, very bold, and they have a voice. Here is to Basuki now. So, Basuki, what does art mean to you?
It's oxygen for me. If I don't do this one, or if I am not in art or not in practice of art, that means it suffocates me actually. It's question of breathing. You do the art, so you are as if you are breathing properly. So that means to me. It's not only my work, but any form, different form of art also. I think this is true to everyone.
Describe to me your journey. You mentioned you came to Tumkur almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
To take a job as a school teacher
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And your starting salary was
4,000. Yeah. 4,000.
So describe to me your journey from then up to where you're today, where, you know.
This itself, it will take long time.
That's okay. Let's do it.
What I'm telling, I came, yes, I studied Shantiniketan. Then I was in Dehradun for some 9 months, worked in one school. I came back to Kolkata. Then I thought of becoming an artist. I was very much in stage performance, music, performance kind of work. I used to do a lot at Shantiniketan. So I was finding some place where I can do that thing also. Kolkata, when I came back and I was trying to become an artist, I felt it's very difficult. It's a huge city, big city, thousands and crores artists, and nobody is giving other space also. And busy city life also, it was troubling me. Go and run behind the bus. So I was, because I brought up in Shantiniketan atmosphere also, it was it's a village kind of thing where you can go slowly, no need to run behind it like this. So when I got this opportunity to come to Tumkur, it's near Bangalore, and it's a huge space actually. It's a hills, rocks, and you can spread your arms, both the arms,
right,
to hug the sky. It is not like city sky that it's measured. So there is a lot of space to breathe.
Yeah.
You can feel very comfortable.
Yes.
So I always prefer to live like this place only, where everybody is not running behind everyone.
Right.
So there is a space for your
right.
Alone. You can spend some time also with nature, environment, and all those. So I started liking this place. Yes, of course, salary was very less, but the school where I was working, it was fantastic school for me. It was a mini Shantiniketan kind of thing.
Okay.
And there, in fact, there I got the scope. I was, of course, I appointed as an art teacher, means visual art teacher, but I was doing more other things apart from art. Art, of course, I was doing, but very less. But I was I was doing some performance kind of program, experimenting with other subject, integrating, suppose science and art, history and art, literature and art, how combinedly we can show the students or let them explore. Suppose I will tell you, we did Egyptian Day. We call it Egyptian Day. People will just costume designing, architectural, some part we tried to convert like Egypt, and that food, how they used to prepare, what kind of market they had, what kind of agriculture they had. So the way I felt very comfortable to teach like that also, and it was for me also it was a learning actually. The way we learned in school, it was all history, means black and white. Only alphabets. But here there is a student didn't realize that they are learning.
Yeah.
It's a school. So that way I also felt, and for me also to do lot of experiments. I got a space. But I was happy with the school. I never thought that I will be a professional artist or something. Of course, I was doing something. Kuch bhi karo, something you can do. It's not necessarily that you train in painting or drawing, you have to do that one only. What subject you are comfortable, you are happy with this, you are enjoying life, that is enough. But in one turn it came that I need to earn some money also. So purposely I started moving to Bangalore sometime. At least some 2,000, 3,000 extra if I get like that. My daughter born, there was a lot of money required. I don't have any extra source that I will get from here. So that insecurity forced me to.
Yeah.
And something, it's all is opportunity only. I'm telling insecurity, but the moment I jumped into it, I felt it's initially for every profession, every job, every artist, it's very difficult, of course. But initially it was difficult. There was no money shortage, no money to buy for my daughter food and all those things that was there. But my wife, she is very supportive. No, I'm not telling for this, I'm telling she is very, after marriage 5 years she didn't buy any cloth or something. And that's money, instead of buying her, my daughter's food, we spent to buy Fevicol or paint or something. But two exhibition, it was severely flopped. We spent some 25,000 or 20,000. That was a huge amount for me that time. But anyway, slowly started getting something. When I got 4,000 rupees, I called my wife from some landline to my home. I got 4,000 rupees. It was a huge amount. And then I met, there is a gallery called Kinkini Art Gallery in Bangalore. They are also new actually in this. They asked me whether you can do exhibition, but I had a very bitter experience with the exhibition thing. You have to spend a lot. They told no, you do. I was not very interested to do that actually, but they repeatedly asked me that you can do that. So I did that exhibition with them. And for that gallery also it was very successful for me also. And all of a sudden I got 2 lakhs rupees in my hand. And how much amount it can be, this much or that much, I have no idea. And my wife, she was so much worried that he will go alone because we don't have car. So by bus we have to go and come back. So my wife with my small daughter, we went, and this side 1 lakh, this side 1 lakh, and holding in the bus we are coming. All are interesting. I am telling it we have struggled, but when we discuss, me and my wife, we just cherish, we enjoyed actually. We used to go for marketing also. With 20 rupees you go to market, buy something. We did photo shoot also. We had one old camera. Now I have one better camera. But we used to travel. We had a Luna also that cost some 3,500 rupees. We used to cook everything. Nearby forest areas are there. Here it's very beautiful places are there. So we used to go. Those things helped me a lot actually. I never thought that isolated you have to be an artist or something. I believe in that your totality. It's an integral part of your life. You are good. You feel through that expression you can breathe properly. If you are irritated, if you are nervous, you are tensed or something, you just loudly sing if you are singing. You paint if you know little. Actually, everybody knows painting, but somehow we don't feel that I can paint or I can sing or something. Everybody can. God gave everything with us. So I think that is the way. If you have, regular life, we develop many negative energies also. To release, to convert these things to a positive something. I think painting is the best way. You are fighting with your wife for some reason. You come, you do. Usually I do that. Even when I was young, I remember with my mother I used to fight for something, and I used to do something, artwork. Maybe it's not like that one, but always it is my mixed media only. When I recall my 7th standard, 8th standard, when I was at that time, I used to do that kind of thing only, and that same thing is continuing. And I never think that I am old. I live in that age only. It is true. When I ask myself also, no, my all emotion, feelings, my if I see some movie, sad something, or read some book, I cry. I see somebody is in problem also, I cry.
Yeah.
I don't think that I should restrict or something. The way it should be like that only. Now, the day I fight with my wife, I get a new different kind of thing. Then I will be very positive. Then I will उसको थोड़ा sorry बोलकर ये करके पटाना है actually.
Right.
So that is the way.
Okay, okay. You mentioned, when did the 2 lakhs at from Kinkani happen? Which year was that?
I think it was 2006.
2006. Okay, okay. You also teach at NID, right?
Yeah.
What do you teach over there? Tell me a little bit about that.
I go to Gandhinagar NIT. It's
Yeah.
a place where that for master's students they come.
To learn design.
Yeah, they come from masters of design only.
Yeah,
So, but these people they come from different background.
right.
Many of at least 60-70% they come from engineering background,
Okay.
and some people they come from architectural background or fine arts background. Also, few people comes. So it's an interesting combination, and because they don't have that first knowledge of the visual art and all
Yeah.
these things, or they have very one tilted knowledge about that visual art, that ये तो कुछ कर सकता है, ऐसा किया तो it will be fine. So to make it proper, actually they call us. Few people we go. I go for that composition class.
Okay.
So to give them idea that what exactly composition is. But there also it's a very experimental place. It's a nice place also. So I don't start with the paper. Actually, they're supposed to do it on 3D or 4D visual, in terms of visual art
Okay.
only.
Okay.
But if suppose somebody has done 4 years, 5 years in mechanical background, engineering
Right,
background, for
right.
them it's very difficult to come back to
Right.
this size of
Right.
paper. So I start with regular life. Suppose this is a compartment.
Yeah.
Train ka Mumbai wala compartment. And inside that, how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a top subject is crowd. Now how people behave. Now suppose there is a young boy and girl, they are in love, or maybe they are about to fall in love. So how they will talk. Now these people they are talking, how you have to make the others silent. So practically they do these things. And now this suppose this crowd is changed into a meditation camp. How it will be.
Okay.
So subject is same, but according to the space, how the entire arrangement,
Right.
sound,
Okay.
body language, everything
Right.
it changed.
Right. Right.
They feel more comfortable actually. They can, and I don't tell them that we are going to teach you composition. Then at the end of this courses, some 2-3 days, we shift these things from there to this one. This I do mainly actually. I am going from 2010.
Okay.
So this is 7 years.
Right. The process of how you go about creating your paintings is very interesting. You use newspaper, you use fennel seeds, Fevicol. Tell us a little bit about that.
First I will tell you why I use that.
Yes, of course.
I see the place where I was born and brought up, no? Near the, you heard of terracotta temples.
Yes,
It's Vishnupur,
yes.
this place. I'm from West Bengal. So there, I brought up in the corridors of those temples only, where always I was touching this relief things, all physical kind of relief. It's made of clay, terracotta.
Yeah.
So whenever I touch, because my childhood emotion, my thoughts, everything, crying, I was happy. So always I touched that. And maybe they helped me a lot actually to overcome those kind of crisis moment or something. Now also, and Shantiniketan, of course, I was doing mural. Mural also I liked more
Right.
physical kind of texture,
Yeah.
where if you close your eyes and touch also you can feel. So first thing, that is my priority actually.
Yeah.
If it is that on flat canvas you paint, it's nice, I am not telling, but for me it is not very interesting. I have to touch and I have to feel the texture,
Yeah.
so that you will feel something is happening with you physically.
Yeah.
It's not only that illusion wise you are just thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe my background is very folk background actually. My rituals, my life, where I born, all those things, it's a bit non-sophisticated area actually. Okay. And so I started doing that kind of thing only. I started sticking many things in hostel life also, in Shantiniketan also. I like, suppose somebody's pant or dress brought something, so I used to cut and I used to paint or paste on the canvas. So always I need a physical kind of texture, that is what. And that gives me more happiness actually. I feel, okay, this is okay for me. So I use paper pulp, I use hardboard, I use texture white, I use many other things. Cloth also.
Texture white? Is this the white that you were showing me earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's a very technical term for the artist.
Right.
All artists, they can do that.
Yeah.
For oil painting and all those things, earlier these things came, but for acrylic background base also, you can use it. It does not allow to absorb the color inside the canvas.
Okay.
Suppose yellow, if you use it, it will be dull if you don't apply that texture white kind of thing.
Okay.
It's a resistance.
Right. Okay.
Then, so many questions you are asking.
How we are looking to get you to the US. How are you feeling about that?
I'm a bit nervous actually because I traveled abroad only once, Thailand, and people are telling Thailand to India kai hai. So it's not very this one.
Right.
But the moment you are telling the things what you told, all those things is nice, and I asked my wife also to come with me so that at least somebody will be there.
Right.
If by chance Sonia is missing.
At the airport to receive you?
No, I thought because we attended many exhibitions together, and most of the time we roam around also together. Here everybody in this small city, everybody knows us. Why? Because of my head and my wife's bindi.
Yeah.
It's very popular. Wherever I go, they tell Banni sir, means come sir. So that is the thing actually. And my life also, I think my life in the sense to do something constructively, it started with my wife only. Otherwise I was very, okay, kuch ho raha hai, ja raha hai, chalo, there is no settlement kind of thing. Nothing is constructive. Means this is also construction, I am telling. I had emotion, I used to do on paper. Which paper I am doing, I don't know. But to keep that, maintain that, so that other person can come and see. I am telling you that very constructive. So just you do on such a paper so that it will stay for 2 years or 3 years, or at least for 1 week. Earlier I used to do on some paper, I used to throw. So even when you are telling that you come and bring your some instrument to sing or something, always she is with me actually for this kind of. If she is not there, maybe I will be nervous actually. So I am excited. And I am confident also. And problem with my daughter that where I have to keep her, because she is just 10th standard only. And we have never, she went alone to UK, but we have not lived, went anywhere leaving her. And in my other side, in her house also, my wife's mother, she is very old. My house almost nobody is there. My brother is there, but they stay somewhere else. So that is one thing, no other thing.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure out something. Okay, Basuki, looking forward to having you there.
Thank you.